It is I and I am him. Welcome back to Intellectual Conversations with the Souf Has Something to Say. This week, I myself will be your host, Country, coming live from Souf Got Something to Say, and I'm joined here with some great friends.
Hi, it is I, DJ Big Dream, with emphasis on dream. This is another selection of The Souf Has Something to Say. Yeah.
It's I. The heavenly orchestrator. Never duplicated. Lyrical symphony. Known as the eternal of one. One of one. Eternity. With an I. Not a Y. Because I'm too damn fly for the Y. So therefore, this is why I spell it with an I. And we have arrived. Yeah.
Let's go. What's happening, man? Outstanding intro. We did the intro before the song this time, just because
We felt like it.
we felt like it, and we had a great time doing it. So I feel real good about it. Feel like we should clip it and post it by itself. Should just give that to the world, just for them to consume in its originality. Man, we're gonna do something we ain't done in a long time. We're going weeks. Eternity, tell us about your week, my boy.
Bro, so, I kicked something off my bucket list. I had to go to Georgia.
That's big.
Yeah, I had to go to Georgia last Thursday. Yeah, last Thursday. And I wasn't finna make it a turnaround trip. Just wait.
Oh no,
So
you went to Atlanta?
Savannah and then Atlanta. Yeah.
Savannah, 8 hours.
Yeah.
Well, probably 9 hours from here.
Yeah. So, ended up while I was up there, kind of dibbling, dabbling around with some stuff before I went up because I knew I was gonna have to go up.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a chance to attend a Wild 'N Out tape.
Get out of here.
It is so. It does not ruin the show for you. Let me say that.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't ruin the show for me. But it's TV.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that as we're watching the show, you forget that
It's a show.
it's a show. It's
Right.
a TV show. So watching them film Wild 'N Out,
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to just being able to watch it on TV,
Right.
energy's totally different. But they would take 2 episodes for season 19, which is upcoming.
Right.
And which is odd, bro, because they started taping season 20 literally the day after.
Really?
Yeah, when I tell you
So the season that's coming out
the season that's coming out
is what you seen.
is what we saw.
20, which is probably the following.
The following 20 probably won't be out if they decide to release anything like late winter. That's when 20 will come out.
Okay.
Because the episode, which I didn't realize until listening to them talk or whatever the case may be, the crew be posting like pictures and stuff like that. So they had posted pictures with Chance. I knew Chance was coming to be on the episode. They was filming like either the next day or the day after that we left.
What kind of hat he had on?
I don't know, because that ain't who I saw. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I wasn't on season 20. We was season 19.
Mm-hmm.
They was filming season 19. It's the same set that they got right now, or whatever. My favorite, y'all know I'm the wrestling head in the group. So one of the episodes they filmed was, I'm guessing it's gonna be the season finale.
Right.
But the Raw Women's Champion, her husband, who's in the tag team, everybody's black. You know what I'm saying? So the women's champion's black, and then of course, her husband and his partner. So they were the special guests on one of the episodes, which is what really made me want to go.
Oh, so you had planned it that way?
Yeah, because that's the episode that when I found out they were going to be there, I was like, oh, that's perfect. Like, Thursday. I'm off Thursday. I gotta go up anyway. See if I can't score these. You know what I'm saying? Score these tickets or whatever. So scored the tickets, man. But I didn't realize that they would be filming 2 episodes. I was just like, damn, it take 3.5 hours to film an episode of Wild 'N Out? No, they filmed 2 episodes in 3.5 hours. Tevin Campbell and Quincy Smith, Puff Daddy's son,
Tevin Campbell
were
saying shh.
the 2 guests, old school versus new school.
Okay.
On the first episode.
Right.
And bro, it was fun, man. Like it was just it was so different because once again, it's a TV show. And you will forget that you were watching a TV show because, you know, like literally, bro, they super strict, which I don't blame them, you know what I'm saying? Because Nick Cannon got lupus. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, either they don't know that or they heard it before.
I knew that. Yeah.
But they just, you know what I'm saying? But it passes whatever the, you know what I'm saying? Like it just kind of come and go mentally or whatever. So when I say strict protocol, but they had us meet somewhere far off site. You had to go through like COVID protocol. And then like you had to be vaccinated. They gave everybody a mask. And you had to take a COVID test. What I didn't know, because I don't have a booster. What I didn't know was I saw some people had 2 wristbands. I was like, well, I got 2 wristbands. Found out later, those are the people with boosters. If you had your booster shot, they let you take your mask off once you were inside. So I kept mine on the entire time, which it didn't trip me. It was 3.5 hours, whatever the case may be. But they take you through the COVID protocol, and then you sign like your waiver. You know what I'm saying? They call your name. Once your name called, that means you passed your test. They gave us our wristband, hopped on the shuttle, then they shuttled us to the sound stage or whatever. Coolest part about before we even got in there, of course, no phones. You can't have nothing. They caught you with your phone, they kicked you out. Simple as that. But they let you. They had like you know how you had go to like the little events. They had a little photo backdrop, stuff like that. So they had a backdrop with the big Wild 'N Out logo. You could take a picture with it. You know what I'm saying? They was just playing music.
Did you take the pictures?
I took one. That's the only one I could take.
We gotta put that on our page.
Yeah, I that's why I said I specifically didn't post anything because I wanted to talk about it here first. But hopped on, man, got to go there. But one of the nice things, man, they was letting people plug their businesses. So, you know, I was just listening to people. They was, oh, I'm an actor. Oh, I do this. Oh, I do that. Bro, I hit them with the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hit them with the whole thing. So all I did, I was like, I ain't gonna do too much. I was like, I'm a spoken word. I'm a hip hop artist, and I got a couple other things going on because they was trying to hit everybody. So you don't want to be greedy. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, girl got up there and she was singing or whatever. I was just like, man, she singing nervous. I was like, I don't think I'd be nervous in front of these people because it was like 200 people, 200 in the crowd, 200 people, and so we sitting up there chilling, not paying that much of any attention at all. And then they goes, bro, I hear somebody in the back. Come to find out, the curtain that separated where we were at, and the whole crew for a while was having lunch right behind it. So I was like, oh. Then the girl was just like, hey, Mr. Spoken Word, what you got? Shh.
Smoked him.
Got up there and give him everything, give him an introduction, talked about the podcast real quick. The lady was just like, oh, here's your mic. I said, I don't need that. He said, he don't need that. I said, I don't. And don't. So I did my thing for a minute, man. And like, the folks was like, they was lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they enjoyed what I did. People was, you know what I'm saying, just basically giving my kudos. All this was before we actually went to the sound stage. So then once everything was clear, they line us up, they get us in. They had certain people, I guess, picked out that was at an earlier episode. Those are the people that they put on the stage, like behind, like on the backdrop or whatever. But they was just like, yo, I like y'all energy. I need y'all right here. They put us on the floor, in the corner, like literally a corner pocket. It was big enough for 2 people to stand there. So we was right where the new school thing come out, man. And that cameraman stayed in our face. So we might make an episode. You know what I'm saying? One of the 2 episodes. I don't know. But ultimately, man, it was a good time. You know what I'm saying? And they always wanted to see Tevin Campbell in person. So it was cool to see, for us to be able to go see one of our favorite shows. Then one of the performers was somebody she ain't never seen before, always kind of wanted to see perform, because he was a special guest performer for that episode, that particular episode. And then Fields, who's a Nigerian, kind of like a dance hall, reggaeton type cat, did the audio for the episode with the wrestlers that I wanted to go see.
Okay.
So we got to check out 2 episodes, man. It was just driving, bro. Atlanta ain't that bad, but 65 was cut off because of an accident. Then something else was going on coming out of Atlanta, so which really should have been 4.5 hours. Took us like almost 8 to get home.
Oh wow!
Because we had to like go around and do. It was a long travel day, man. Then turn right back around, went back to work.
Wait, so y'all left Thursday?
Left Thursday, came back Friday.
Okay.
I worked Saturday.
Okay.
I was off Sunday. I'm be honest, bro. I feel like something else happened, and it's probably gonna come to me later on in the episode. But other than that, I ain't did much of nothing. Oh, I mean, I recorded, you know what I'm saying, the safe part last night. But bro, honestly, outside of that, you know what I'm saying, it's just been a grind, man. But that's my week. I just wanted to tell y'all about that, and I say bucket list because, like I said, that's one of my favorite shows.
Bro,
so it was
that sound fire.
It was fun. You know what I'm saying? It was a good time. But they record so fast, bro. That was the difference. Like they had a pre DJ that came out just kind of like play some songs, get the crowd hyped. Rip Michaels came out, hollered at the crowd real quick, which is odd because he wasn't on either one of the episodes, I don't think. But he just came out and just kind of got the crowd hyped. You know what I'm saying? At first, they do the little test stuff, and when I say they went like it wasn't no warm up. He was like, we're gonna do this real quick. You know how they do the wildin'. So he was just like, all right, nah, I need a little bit more energy. Y'all do that one more time. All right, then all you hear is the stage manager. And then 3, 2, cue music. Doom, wildin'. You do it. They raise the thing. Nick Cannon walked out. It wasn't like no, hey, how y'all doing? We finna get into this. No, he immediately came out and was just like, ATL was happening. Like immediately went into the episode. You know what I'm saying? And they do the first game, then they like break for probably all 5 minutes so they can set up the next game, and then they be like, all right, cue music. And I mean, so you know, I have been to live television where they take commercial breaks in between, but I've never actually been to a show that they had to tape and then do. And so like even on one of the episodes, DJ D-Rec, after the show was over, it wasn't over, but they were done with the games, but they had cleared yet. It was before the wild. They went into the wild style, and D-Rec had to go back and redo like the calls for greenery screenery, and then they had to retape like us doing like the wildin' part, like the intro coming off a commercial break, and they had to go punch all of those. Even his dumb ass in the background was like, and that is the beauty of television, ladies and gentlemen. Like they was just, but I mean, it was a good time, man. They had a good time with the crowd. It was 3.5 hours. When I say it was 3.5, non-stop. Like we took one break. They brought everybody like a bottle of water and like some chips, real quick, for like 10 minutes. And ain't no chairs on the floor. So if you on the floor, you are standing the entire time. And that's what we did. We stood the entire time.
3 hours,
bro. We took a 10-minute break where they let us sit on the stage, and they was just like, y'all good? They was like, you can put it up or you can put it in your pocket, but you can't have nothing on the tables. Like the women, they let them put like their wallets or something on the table. You can have no oversized purses, no oversized bags. You couldn't have no snacks. You couldn't have no water. They had like kind of strict dress code. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that you pretty much wore, like if it had a design on it, it couldn't be nothing name brand. Like you couldn't wear nothing with no logos, nothing.
I mean, that makes sense. A lot of folks doing that nowadays, though.
I mean, but that's also smart too, because of the fact that, you know what I'm saying, we are talking about TV, and we talking about branding rights and all that kind of stuff. So
well, I don't know if the right is not, if it's more of this, if you don't pay us, we don't show you.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's branding rights. Like, people get ad placement and sponsorships for that type of stuff. So trust me, I completely understand. The only thing that really got me was the fact that, you know, I was gonna wear some of my shit. I was gonna wear like an Awake, Elevate, Motivate shirt, just so you'd be like, oh shit, there you go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's that quick pick. Cause I sure did it for the wrestling show. Like the wrestling shows I go to, I always wear shit that's just mine. So if I know where I'm sitting, I'd be like, oh, there I go. There you go. There you go. You know, just so you can be able to pick.
They wouldn't let you wear that?
No, I couldn't wear that either.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But how you know that before though?
Oh no, it's a whole thing. When I tell you, you gotta know everything. You gotta know everything, and then if you can't go by that, then you just don't go.
When you buy your ticket, you get all that stuff. Or you get it before you buy the ticket.
Yeah, before. They send you all that shit.
What the fuck?
You don't buy tickets. You have to be selected. That's what I'm saying.
Really?
Yeah, you have to be selected.
Yeah, it is.
To attend the table.
Oh, because it's only 200 people there.
Yeah.
You can imagine 2,000 people want to go.
And probably more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's the reason. It is also the reason that they tour. You know what I'm saying? Like they do the Wild 'N Out tours where they'll go and have like an actual comedy show.
What the hell would I wear?
They have like an actual comedy show, and then they would have like then they would play like a couple of the games.
So
what would I wear?
I never
don't
went.
know what to wear. What would I wear or something like that?
Bro, I wore a solid black polo and some jeans.
But did they have a polo logo on it?
No,
Oh, you just bought the polo style.
a polo style shirt. Yes.
I don't have nothing that's not name brand, right?
Yeah, you do. I mean, you do got stuff that's not name brand, but it's not a noticeable brand too.
But it got a logo on it. Even my dress code.
Yeah, bro, but you got a shirt with a bear on it. That ain't a noticeable brand.
Okay, that's not a noticeable brand. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I always fuck. Where you went?
Well, they send you the stuff before you go, so you know.
Oh, yeah, no, you know the dress code. I knew the dress code prior to.
But the reason why I didn't go to the tour, bro, because the tour done been closed by here a couple times.
Yeah.
Now. The reason why I go to the tour is because the tour always say on fine print that all the cast might not be there.
Yeah.
And that's a problem for me.
Because when it came to Mississippi, we was gonna go.
Yeah.
But shit, it went half of them, but that Mississippi.
You know the crazy shit, man. I saw a lot of people that I wanted to see, but I didn't see a lot of people that I wanted to see.
So all of them wasn't there.
No.
Who you think that?
Well, all of them ain't on every episode no more.
Yeah, all of them, they're not.
Who you can remember that wasn't there?
Sharon wasn't there.
The white boy.
B. Simone wasn't there.
Well, she ain't been there a lot.
She on tour.
Yeah.
So I figured like she wouldn't be, but I'm just saying like a lot of the women that I wanted to see, like I even want to see Maddie because Maddie is funny.
Maddie is like I would want Maddie.
Maddie wasn't there. Sharon wasn't there. Like I say, B. Simone and Pretty V wasn't there.
Pretty V one day.
Pretty V wasn't there either.
Dang, I would want to see Pretty V too.
Justina was there.
Justine
Like
was always there.
all the people, all the old school people for real were there. So I got to see Con, Clips, Hitman, Emmanuel, Chico, Carlos, DC, of course, you know, Nick. A lot of the new school was like Cortez was there.
Cortez who?
Little Cortez, little small dude.
Real small
Had a big head.
Okay.
Radio Big Mac was there.
Big Mac was there.
I'm trying to think. There's a lot of them new.
I would have been happy with who you named.
Yeah, it was like
I've been happy with who you named.
I'm gonna tell you. I tell you what did make me happy was I don't remember which episode it was. They played Kick 'Em Out of the Classroom. That's one of my favorite games.
I love Kick 'Em
So I
Out
did
of the
get to see Kick 'Em Out of the Classroom. Matter of fact, I actually got a. They throw stuff into the audience and they want you to throw it back, so that it looked like shit just flying everywhere.
Right.
For the camera or whatever. I told Janae she should have kept her orange paper plane, but she threw it back on stage. I threw a piece of paper back on stage, and Con threw it back at me. I kept it the second time. So I got my little balled up piece of paper from the game. I kept that as a keepsake, bro. But other than that, man, like it was a good time. It was somebody behind me that all the battle rappers knew from St. Louis. Don't know who he was. Couldn't tell. He didn't like the battle rap. It ain't nobody I ever personally seen. No, because he was in the audience. He never went on stage. But when I tell you they took a break and everybody came off the stage, like after they finished filming that first episode, everybody came off the stage. And from where we were sitting, I'm literally like as close as I am to you. That's how close they were to me walking behind me. Clips, Con, Hitman, Carlos, all of them. Whoever it was, they know him. You know what I'm saying? So he was there in attendance. I mean, but ultimately, bro, it was a good time. You know what I'm saying? And I was just glad to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because that was
I bet that
something
was
that I
fire.
always wanted to do, and I got a chance to do it. But enough about that,
Sounds
man.
fire.
Dream, what about you?
I need to do one, man. Had an interesting week, man. Had an interesting week. I just gotta remember what all I did. Still looking for a job, so if y'all hire, I love it, brother, man. I can do anything, baby. I can reprogram your computer, or I can steal out your house. Just let me know, baby. I can do it all.
What the hell?
I can do it all, baby. It was something I need to say before I get into the weekend. You feel me? That's what I'm trying to procrastinate.
Okay, I got you.
Something happened through the week. I cannot remember. But let's talk about it, man. So, and I want to be quick so I don't mess it up. Saturday, Alabama played. Big Alabama fan. And if y'all watch the game, y'all know what happened. So y'all know I did a whole lot of hollering. Shit was crazy. You feel me? This Sunday, Saints playing in Atlanta, in the city. I don't know if you noticed. I'm gonna give you a stat that you probably don't not know, Mr. Eternal. So if y'all don't know, the name of these stadiums that the football player play in is leased. The name is leased
I didn't know that.
by big names. So those leases last for 20 years. You know that?
I know they can last up to 20 years.
Oh,
I don't
it'd be
think everybody does.
Which one?
I don't know. Because CenturyLink wasn't CenturyLink for 20 years.
It don't have to be 20 years.
Okay.
The average.
It can
New
be-
Orleans was 20 years.
I think
The
it could
average
be
is 20.
up to 20 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
New Orleans was 20 years.
Yeah.
I said it. I know that about New
Okay.
Orleans. New Orleans was 20 years. We was Mercedes-Benz Superdome. You know what I mean? We were sponsored by Mercedes-Benz. And here a couple years ago, they bagged out their sponsorship. And now with the Caesar Superdome and Mercedes-Benz jumped into Atlanta and did the Atlanta Stadium. So it's the Mercedes-Benz Stadium now in Atlanta. Since they've been to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, they have never beat New Orleans in that stadium.
Really?
Never. Since it's been Mercedes-Benz, we've been kicking their ass. I put it on my Facebook. From the time they became Mercedes until last week, we still beat them again. They have never beat New Orleans in Atlanta. They beat us in New Orleans, but they've not beat us in Atlanta since they took our name. And we're gonna try to keep that trend. So I hollered a lot that night, watching that game because it was rough, man. It was rough. Both Alabama and New Orleans rough. I did a lot of hollering. And I had this little congestion right here. You know what I mean? But on Sunday, I had to turn around and defend my singing title at the drunk karaoke.
Yeah, I want to hear this.
Calm down, man.
I want to hear this.
Calm down, big fella. So on Sunday, I called line. I'm like, hey, man, I'm hoarse, bro. I've been hollering all day, and I got the congestion, man. I don't know. He's like, no, nigga. Don't do that. You got to come through and defend your title. He was, he's like, bro, you know how it is, bro. You probably going to win again. He was boosting me up. I'm like, all right, I can get through. You know what I mean? I'm saying something not too hard. One of my favorite songs. It's a song called She by an artist named Stokely. A lot of folks don't know it. I probably shouldn't have used it. And I'll explain to you why. You know what I mean? So, get off in there. And the scenery was different. No one was on stage. So, Line and DJ FedEx and a whole bunch of girls gonna be on stage with DJ Roski. No one was on stage. That was kind of weird. It is what it is. So I went on up stage, hollered Roski, and I stayed up there the whole time. Now, Line and FedEx and the whole little section was over here, over by the bathroom almost. And I'm like, that's weird. They don't come over here. They spoke and all, but that was it. They ain't with me or nothing. Okay. You may not be friends no more. I just don't know it. So in the center of this dude sitting here that I don't know that spoke to me like he know me. Red shirt, glasses, hat, cool fella, big fella. You know what I mean? He had that Gerald Levert swag. So I call him Young Gerald. You know what I mean? So I don't pay it no mind. And the bartender, every, I think, hour they bring shots, free shots. They bring the big old table out, shots. Just the whole thing covered with shots. It's free. Take the shots. So the bartender come up, and she normally let me get 1, 2. On a good night, she give me 2. She would give me 4 at a time. I took my 2. I said, I get 2. She said, yeah. She said, go ahead. I get 2 more? She said, yeah. Okay, then. Yeah, she may be trying to flirt with me. I'm going to use that flirt just for the drinks. You know what I mean? So, she go get me 2 drinks to go with it. She the bartender too, so she go get me 2 drinks to go with my 4 shots. I'm in the game. I'm already lit. I ain't been eating much. I'm dying. Okay, holla like, what's up, boy? So they start signing up for the contest. I'm watching the list short because last week that mother was this long, bro. I mean, it was so packed in the building last week, like they were turning for around, so nobody was coming in the building. You know what I'm saying? The list was this long. You know what I mean? It was 15, 16 people in the contest. This week it was my 8. You know what I mean? It was thin. I mean, the crowd was decent, but it was way decent than it was last week. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, so I don't see people sign up. So the girl come over and she hollered at Roski. She said, hey, did you win last week? I'm like, yeah. She said, you gonna sign up, right? I'm like, yeah, I guess so. I said, I'm horse though, man. I've been hollering this to football. She said, you still got to defend your shit. I'm like, all right, man, give me her. I said, I'm gonna go last though because, you know, I'm gonna see what y'all got. I'll sign my name, man. Song, title, whoop, whoop. So once I signed it off, everybody like, I don't know, like, you ever been in a situation where you do something, it seems like people watching you while you doing it? Mm-hmm. That's how I feel. I feel like everybody in the building watching me sound like sucker. So I walk over, I say, FedEx, I ain't see your name on this. Did you sign up? Because last week now, I was number 1, he was number 2. You feel me? So I'm like, you signed up again? He said, nah, bro, I'm good tonight. You ain't gonna try to beat me back from last week, baby? Nah, I'm good, big dog. You'll do your thing. Okay. Fuckers. I'm missing something. I'm missing it though. So girl, come back. Give me 4 more shots and 2 more drinks. I'm at the 16 shots in. Ish. Let's do this. So the show started. Yeah, this old wino / crackhead, I don't know who he was. He get on the show first. He was rough. They the man come in and sweep off stage, snatch him out of the hand. Then another girl come up, she drunk. She tried to do Preach by Young Dolph, and I don't know a word. She only got the preach part. They run off stage. Then the freestyle dude come up who did the same last week I seen him. I'm like, that's all right, bro. They ain't half bad. But he do the exact same thing again. I ain't giving him credit for doing the same thing. He did it last week. Then another dude just bust in because he's known as the freestyle king and he go off, but he ain't in the contest. You feel what I'm saying? He go off. You know what I mean? Then he can rap. Older nigga too, he can rap. So he leave. And then it's right before me. I'm like, got this in the bag again. I'm gonna get this money. When they gonna give me another ticket to the old school rap concert? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Even horse I could beat without her. So no, it's another lady came and tried to sing an old school song. She was with the other crackhead dude, so it just makes sense. Mm-hmm. So then he said, hey, Roski said this shit. So all right, well, up next we got such and such. And Roski take the mic like he did for me last week. He said, all right, kid, come up and do your thing. I'm like, wait a minute. Roski, you know the nigga? So then the whole crowd started kind of pulling forward. I'm like, they either gonna jump me or this nigga can sing. So the dude name I call Big Gerald, or Young Gerald, name is Kenny Cox. Do y'all know him?
Kenny.
God damn it. See, everybody, you know him too? Motherfuckers, I have no idea who this dude is. And he come up, so originally, I see he got 12 play in Q. When he first signed up, he signed up 12 play. But then he found out that the person who won last week did Tank. So they thought I was gonna do the same song again. So he come out and do Tank. I said, the fuckery. and he blowing through it too. He doing his own version of Tank too, nigga. He ain't even singing with the lyrics, nigga. He doing his own shit. Like he a live performance, nigga. I started to kick him in his back. You know? And I'm looking at Roski, and Roski in the back like, when we, I'm like, hate all you niggas. You know what I'm saying? And then they cut the music out, and he closed out on acapella. And turn around like, here you go, young brother. First off, I'm older than you, bitch. And I get to my own like, can I take my name off? So, I'm like, man, so I turned to Roski and said, hey, man, I don't know if I want to do it no more. Y'all the one that brought a nigga from America Got Talent and shit. I'm just a drunk nigga who sang in the shower, man. He said, bro, but go perform. You perform, not just sing. Do your performance thing, you still can win. He made an ass out of me. You know what I'm saying? I got some oohs and ahs with, nigga, I can't sing in real life. I'm a shower singer.
They swept you off saying then.
No. They showed me love. I did my thing now. I missed a note toward the very end, but bro, I'm like, sang my song, and then going back into it because I'm struggling. It was a real struggle. But the Sandman, you guys watch the video, the Sandman, look, he said, I'm gonna get your head the week. Now when the sang, he was like, damn. He did it again. He just walked all the way off stage. So they gave me love. Even Lil Gerald came and showed me love for the song, but he knew he'd kick my ass. It's the big brother syndrome that just smack the shit out you. Mm-hmm. Like, get up, little bro, I got you. Next person, you gonna win. That's how Gerald did me, or Kenny Cox. I like, get out of my face. You know what I mean? So, get my ass kicked. I was clear a second. But get my ass kicked. You know what I mean? So, let's talk about it. I think I should call his ass out. I've been singing ever since. Write a song, every slow song ever made.
I can't wait to see this.
I think I might need to call you out, Kenny Cox. Matter of fact, this is an official call out. Next Sunday, you gotta go defend your title, like I did last week, and you kick my ass. I'm coming to kick your ass. Tag him to it. Tell him this Sunday is going down. You know what it's at. We ain't gonna plug them right now. I'm on your ass, baby. I got the song loaded up, and I can't take 2 losses. I had retired. I'm only ready to retire. I'm gonna be a black cowboy and ride bulls because singing ain't my thing. You know what I mean? But I think I got one more in me. This the plan though. We talked about it today. If I can win this week, if I can get him back and win, next Sunday we're gonna do a trilogy, but it's a versus, and we gotta do 5 apiece.
Boy, y'all stupid.
Hey man, I'm an entertainer, man. I ain't a singer, but I am an entertainer, and that's what we gonna do. You feel me? So I gotta find a way to win. I got the only song that I can sing, and so I'm not a singer, but I can mimic people's voices. You feel what I'm saying? And this person, I got his voice to the T. I'm on Kenny ass. You feel me? I just need him to stumble one time like a battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I need him not to have his best selection. You know what I mean? I'm on your ass this Sunday, baby. So get ready. I'm coming to get my title back. Mr. Kenny Gerald Levert, you just be goddamn ready, because I am. I ain't stopped singing since Sunday. Just know I'm ready. If I lose, we fight.
Oh, jeez.
That's what Lana said. Lana said, man, you shouldn't feel bad. That dude a singer. I said, I know, I'm a fighter. See if you want to fight. That's my sport. Nah, dude's cool, man. Really nice guy to meet, man. He real humble. You know what I mean? Especially when you beating up on the kid. You know what I mean? So he real humble. They came and he showed me love. Like, bro, you did your thing. Get out of my face, nigga. I don't sound nothing like you. So I'm gonna mash the shit out of this week. I'm gonna auto-tune my voice in my throat. So I don't see it coming. Auto-tune right here. It sound like old T-Pain.
You just gonna put the voice box just in there. You can have it implanted.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a whole tube out like Zach Rogers used to have.
Alright.
I'm here to love.
I hope you don't sound like that.
Bro, you sound like that.
I ain't got the auto-tune in yet. You just be ready.
Oh.
It's not the vibe though. Y'all should pop
He is a
up.
vocoder, don't he?
Yeah, we'll call him.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay.
Yeah, y'all should pop up. It's not the vibe. And I be out of
I
there.
mean, you didn't invite me yet, so that's why I ain't
It
been.
ain't that fight, man. What the fuck you know?
This
I
on
don't know
Sunday?
where to go
Yeah, it's on
to.
Sunday.
I don't know where to go if you don't tell me where to go.
My spike used to live at. That little
Okay.
club on that
Yeah,
hill.
yeah,
That's
I
how I
know
knew
the
what was
spot.
at. Yeah.
I knew the spot. Alright, but you didn't tell me it was there. I just found out where it was at.
Yeah, y'all should tell me, man. I don't be down there super late. You know what I mean? I go about 8:30, 9. I be out at 12:30.
We'll see.
That ain't super late to you?
12:30.
On a Sunday?
On a Sunday.
12:30 to me is early on any day.
That's because you ain't got shit to do next day.
Even when I got something 12:30. It ain't a regular club night, but I'm saying 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Bro, the concert over with by 11.
I'm gonna be so honest.
I mean, not concert.
I can't
Show's
tell you
over by 11.
I actually stayed anywhere beyond 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
How late was your show?
I'll get like that.
12:30.
Was it?
Yep. And it was supposed to be over with at 12.
I was tired.
It was supposed to be over with at 12.
I felt like it was about 3:30 a.m.
It wasn't that long. Because they were just turning up the other place right across the street.
Bruh,
because they left so early.
I legit have to be leaving a show I was on. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like the show got to be ending 12:31, and I just be super wired to go get like some. And normally I'm just going to get food. I ain't going to hang out. Right. You know what I'm saying? I think the last time I legit, probably 5 years ago, when I was on tour in 17, we had a show here, and matter of fact, it was right around. That might have been longer than that. It was right around homecoming. It was South Alabama homecoming. I had friends in town. We had a show. I think we had a show. Something like that. Anyway, after the show, we ended up, like my DJ ended up leaving the show. We ended up going by, it was Boo Radley's at the time where, you know, the po' boy place is now. But it was Boo Radley's at the time. We ended up going there, man. And I think we left there probably right around, I don't know, it was a Saturday. So we had to leave at 2 because the club shut down at 2. We left there at 2 and went to the after hours spot, like the service industry club. And they ain't got no windows. And before we knew it, we was walking outside and the sun was up. And I was just like, I ain't never doing this shit again.
I don't think I've been one of them since half a day.
Woo! Yeah,
I don't think I've been one of them in years.
Bro, and the craziest thing about it is, you know, people were still up and they was jamming doing this stuff. Bro, I kid you not. I found a corner and we sat in a booth for probably 3 hours ordering drinks and just talking. I wouldn't. I don't know, bro. It ain't for me. Not no more.
I dig it, bro. I mean, shit done changed, man. It couldn't change with time. What's up, bro? What's up, RJ? And I say that because this weekend is homecoming for Atmore, Alabama, the Dirty 30. And this weekend, my class of 1997, it'll never be the same. We'll be the last class of its kind. We're doing our 25th anniversary this year. Holy shit. You hear what I'm saying? Light skinned that nigga with the dreads. Mm-hmm. I've been out of school 25 years.
You actually been out of school longer than that. That's just the class you graduated with.
No. That's one thing I ain't done. I'm a whole lot of things. Old, dog, ugly, a lot of things.
Dumb ain't one of them.
They ain't one of them.
You're right. I give you that.
No, and I keep up with it because my daughter also turned, you know, I had my baby in high school. My baby turned the same amount of years that I've been out of school. Yeah. She called me, man. I don't know if I should talk about it on here. I'm gonna talk about it.
Probably not.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. She called me on one night this week and she was crying. Fuck me up. I don't know if I ever seen her cry before. Now that I think about it, I don't think I ever since she was a baby. I don't think she cried. She's like Will Ferrell. I can't recall ever seeing my baby cry. Now I'm thinking about it. She got my FaceTime, and life just kicking her ass right now. You know what I mean? She.
25 is when I had.
Yeah. And really kicked me into how hard life really is. You know how hard she work and then it's all gone. Bill, she's dead. I got $83 in my pocket. Mm-hmm. You know I'm gonna have to make some changes. And I'm like, hey baby, I'm gonna let you finish. She talked an hour, bro. It's late too. I talked to her about like 2:33 in the morning. It's late. You know what I mean? So she talked about an hour and a half when she finally get the prize. Are you done? She said, yeah. She said, Daddy, just, you know, you make it look so easy. See, like you got the perfect life. You got the big house, the cars, and I mean, you can take care of your bills. You don't nothing get turned off and so forth and so on. I said, you looking at the 40-year-old version of me, baby. Mm-hmm. It took me 40 years to get there. 40 years. You got 15 more years to get it right, and you'll beat me. I promise you. You know, so she said, but when you moved out, I said, really, I moved out when I was 14, 15 years old. You never moved back with your parents. No. Time changed.
stuff is higher.
She said, well, you right about that. You had to go through COVID. You had to go through this influx that's going on right now. I said, baby, listen, you ain't going through no more than what 99% of us humans go through.
Absolutely.
Especially in that age bracket. She said, I guess I ain't never seen you struggle because I never showed it to you.
Yeah. You show your kids your struggle.
But you can bet your black ass I was struggling a lot of the times. You seen some high times because I did have a lot. I had more high times than most people. You know, I have had that. You know what I'm saying? Where I had $30, $40, $50,000 just to play with. You know, I've been in those times. But I've been in the bottom too, bro. So, man, I'm going to tell you a story. You was a baby at the time. You was alive. When me and Mimi was standing on Sunset, I lived 6 months without lights. 6 months without lights. I stole lights so long they finally cut the power from the pole. You know the story. I told you. They cut the power from the pole. Trust me, the struggle is real. All they do is build a character. Keep grinding. Sometimes you gotta lose to bounce back. You know, her credit just took a hit too. That bothered. That don't help me with my credit no more. Even with this hit, baby, you still gonna be in the 600. You drive from a 740. You still gonna be in the 600. You alright. Just don't lose focus. Keep grinding. Move forward. It hurt me to hear. I gotta go down there. I gotta go down to time with her. You know what I mean? Just a special time with her. But yeah, we all, and that's what I'm trying to get to understand. Trust me. Don't let the stuff you see on Facebook and some of your friends that actually do well.
I think that's the biggest issue, bro.
No, she compared herself to one of her friends that she went to college with.
Yeah, I feel
that family's rich.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. The biggest issue is that the way social media is set up, it programmed people to compare their lives to other people's lives.
That 99% of them ain't fucking real.
Yeah, it got people programmed to compare lives to other people's lives. Like, bro, I look at Instagram and be like, oh, that's fake. Oh, that's nice, right? But it don't got nothing to do with me. But now, bro, these new kids, these younger kids, they look at that and try to figure out why I can't do that. Mm-hmm. And what they doing different, what they doing so better to be that way, and it ain't how life works.
No, man, no.
Bro, not to steer away, because I know we still got to talk about your week.
My week is football, so we're gonna go straight to football.
Real quick, you want to talk about down bad, bro? I can remember being a college student and working a full-time job and not having enough money in my account to buy breakfast. I don't know if I'm sure I've told y'all that story. I don't know if I ever talked about it on air though.
I've been there.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing like, bro, like I just remember going to get breakfast and while I was at work one morning and I swiped my card and it was declined, and I was like, bro, I know y'all ain't just declined my card. You know what I'm saying? For next to nothing.
They phone nigga. You broke.
But no, so the thing is that, you know, being that young, you don't keep up with stuff as much. Mm-hmm. And when you got all them subscriptions and all that stuff is coming out automatically. Yeah, no, I really legitimately
good
didn't
thing is,
know.
when I was that age, there was no credit cards. There was no subscriptions.
Oh, no, this is a debit card.
We had no debit card, bro, when I was that age.
Yeah, that's because
they made debit card.
No, they did not.
No,
all they had were checks when I was in high school.
I know you're right.
I know damn well right. You talking about before internet really hit?
Yeah, you're right.
They couldn't have had cards before internet.
It was checks then. You're right. I remember if you bought something without cash at like Kmart, they had to run your check through a check reader.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
Yeah, with no cards.
Yeah. I mean, I still like. I don't use them no more, but I still had checks.
No, I don't have checks. I'm too young.
I went to jail for it.
But yeah, let's not tell people that.
I mean, it was Michael Arnold though, so he made it right.
He's still gonna do it.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing I did. I was getting cheated. Somebody was stealing stuff from me, and I didn't know it. So I mean, we got it cleared. Nothing happened. You know what I mean? But yeah, I got arrested for it. They threw it all out. It ain't on my record.
We heard.
I know people that know people. Judge was my friend.
But nah, man. Bro, I remember being hungry with no money to buy food. And like you trade, like bro, this is college, living in a dorm. So at this point, you trading stuff for noodles.
Yeah, that's a humbling.
Yeah, like bro, I remember trading stuff for noodles. Yeah. Like bro, I got this. How many packs of noodles you give me for this? I give you 5 pack noodles. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You know,
5 packs of
They
noodles.
worth at least 8.
you know this is bro. This is at least a case.
Yeah.
Because you know the case used to be what?
Case
24.
Yeah.
It's 12.
24.
No, it's 12. It's 12
6
in a
and
pack,
6.
in a single pack.
Yeah.
Like in a single, like a small box.
No, I ain't talking. No, this is before they had those boxes. I'm talking about.
So it was 212 then. It was 212.
The tray with the clear
Yeah.
wrap over it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
212.
212s. Then.
Yeah.
So yeah,
212.
24.
So for 25, like, bro, come on, dog. You not finna give me 6 packs of noodles for a video game that just came out.
Yeah.
Like, bro, this is worth at least a case. I didn't get my case out on. But bro, I had to give up something brand new for a case of noodles, bro. But what you do? What do you do?
You don't.
Like
you do
you're
what you gotta do.
Yeah, you're hungry, and you gotta eat.
Can I be honest with you?
What's that?
Sound like your priorities fucked up to start with. Just saying.
Bro, we talking about when I was in college. I was
Yeah,
a
nigga, you
kid.
shouldn't have had the new game if your ass knew you were gonna run out of food.
Bro, all our priorities messed up when we were that young. What are you talking about? So what he's trying to fuss at me about right now is the same decision he made when he was younger. Probably when a video game, it probably was an outfit for him to go DJ or dance in.
Let me explain something to you. First off, I ain't make it to college that good when we stayed there. So I ate at home every day after college.
Now, if you stayed on campus, you got a meal ticket to eat lunch
Yeah,
every
nigga,
day.
I ain't never been on campus. I ain't
Bruh,
going to college
people used to
that good.
complain about that lunchroom food, bruh. Man, that was the highlight of every college kid day. Bruh, Fish Fridays?
Yeah.
Man, dog, you couldn't beat us out of there. We in there. We in there for Fish Friday.
I ain't up missing that. I ain't get to enjoy that part of life.
Man, what? Then they give you the same chicken for about they serve you the chicken they cook on Mondays, Wednesdays, and they have leftovers on Friday. It was the same chicken they fried on Monday.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, all that, yeah.
No, we all been through it, man. She told me. So this is what she told me that I don't really know how to play it on my end yet. So I really been debating it. So her roommate move out next month.
Why are you talking about it online?
Cause I mean it's life. Her roommate move out next month.
It sounds like you're trying to figure it out online.
That too. So her roommate move out next month, and she was like, she don't know if I can afford her rent, like $1,100 on small ass apartment, big city, bro, man. You know what I'm saying? Like $11. She's like, I don't know if I can afford it by myself, Dad, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I said, well, first off, I help when I can. You know what I'm saying? But you always got a place to come. You know what I mean?
She's still in school, right?
She got out of school. I was like, you always got a place to come. That was bothering me too. I just didn't want to talk about that online. I'm like, you always got a place to come. You know what I'm saying? She said, I don't want to go that more. I understand you come over here. We work together a little bit. Because, I mean, she got a lot of beautiful crafts that she need to be working on for real. That's what passion is. She working because she got to pay bills because she want to be grown. She is grown. I mean, you get what I'm saying? Sometimes you forget about your dreams to live life. That makes sense what I'm saying?
I mean, you know it makes sense to me. I'm just trying to figure out why you telling me.
And that's why I'm trying to explain to her. If you have to come home and then we build your business together, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. She was like, but then I lost my place. Baby, let me explain something to you. She said, what? Every grown person that I know has lost a place before. Can you say that? If you live in the place you first lived in your life, but
Kind of.
is it?
Kind of. I lost a place, but not on that tip. A storm took mine. So, yeah.
You one of the few, bro, that stand in the first place you ever got. I've lost a lot. I've had a lot of houses. Now I've sold a couple of them, but I lost a lot of them, bro. And it's part of life, man. Now this one I don't want to lose. You know what I mean? This one I don't want to lose, but the rest of them I ain't really care about enough either that it bothers me. You know what I'm saying? I've stayed in some nice places. I've stayed in some small places. I've stayed in a lot of places, but obviously I ain't got none of them no more. That's life. This ain't your forever home. You live in an apartment.
Yeah, of course not.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? So baby, I don't want you to just feel like you're a failure. Period. You just getting started. You just getting started.
You're right.
You finna be 25. You didn't give me no problem in school. You know what I'm saying? You never had men problem. You know what I mean? I ain't got. Man, I love you. Just strive forward, and I promise I got your back. We good. You know what I mean? And the conversation ended good. Like when she laughed and I told her I love her, good night. So hopefully she hear this and let her know that you're still on the right path. The fact that you care that much tell me you're on the right path. You know what I mean? I don't care. A lot of young people don't care. Lose some shit and go right on to the next one. You know what I mean? So just keep moving forward, baby. Daddy got you. We're gonna make it happen. If I ain't got you, Craig got you.
Facts.
So,
Well, I push.
So tell me about what happened with your bullshit ass team, bro.
So, my bullshit ass team come out.
Wait. I'm
He
sorry.
dove right into it, too, didn't he?
I'm sorry.
He dove right into it, didn't he?
I apologize. I do apologize. But before we even get to the NFL, what in the hell was y'all doing Saturday?
Well, that's my bullshit team. When he said bullshit team, I thought he was talking about Alabama. Because he
I
couldn't have been talking about the Chiefs.
I thought you were talking about
Give us some.
So,
Give us some.
I was finna talk about Alabama. My bullshit team
Okay.
decided that we was going to play an unranked Texas Longhorn team, right? So I expected it to be a decent game because they came in kind of hot.
Okay.
I didn't think we was going to struggle the entire game. Bro, that game let me know a couple things, bro. One, our receivers ain't worth a damn.
Now, and that was the biggest problem.
Our DBs ain't worth a damn.
That was the second problem.
Our offensive line ain't worth a damn.
I don't see. I don't think an offensive line. You got 2 to 3 seconds, bro. After that, it ain't on their fault no more. These receivers couldn't get loose.
Well, either way,
Go ahead.
it made the offensive line look bad because
So remember, our running back ran the play. Wasn't that this week?
our running back ain't worth a damn.
That last week. Never mind.
Man, listen, like, bro, watching this game, bro, we don't make some major improvements. Now, mind you, we like Texas A&M lost Appalachian.
No, we got. They ain't who we got.
I know. Let me finish.
My bad.
Golly. We ain't got to worry about them because they lost. How they pronounce it?
Appalachian State. That's a
Appalachian
Sunbelt.
State.
They a Sunbelt team, bro.
They lost to them,
They
so
play South.
it could have been worse, right? It could have been worse.
Yeah.
But, you know, bro, we don't fix some stuff quick. We finna have a rough season.
You know who you sound like?
Who?
Me. After that first game, and I don't even expect. I want us to go. If we go 500, I'm happy.
Bruh. We can't play, bro. We played the unranked. Now, mind you, I thought about it two ways. Texas is either a lot better than people give them credit for, or we're a lot worse than we think. I mean, than what we thought we could be.
I think it's a blend of the two.
If it's a blend of the two, that puts us at like a 2-8. I mean, an 8-2 season. We're losing 2 games in regular season, not national championship. Look, and that's what we don't settle for that.
Lose 2 games in the SEC, you don't make the playoff.
Exactly.
Now I do. Watching the same game, you watch Texas look great, and we got lucky.
Mm-hmm.
How do we get lucky? And then you finish your story.
Wait, what?
I said we got lucky.
You want to tell you how I got lucky?
Tell me.
That missed face mask call?
No, that's not
that
it.
missed face. No,
That wasn't
y'all. Yes, it was.
It was missed.
Because if you miss that face, if they call that face mask, Texas scores.
Mm-hmm.
But when that boy missed that damn tackle,
That what it is.
that's bro. Come on.
That's football. That's football.
I mean, that is football.
We sitting in the same game. It's bad calls both ways.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you. So tell me what you saying, and then I'm gonna tell you why
No,
we
it
didn't get
was one
lucky.
specific reason.
I don't
how
think we
got
got lucky.
Oh, we
I'ma
most
tell you-
definitely got
I'm
lucky.
gonna tell you why we didn't get lucky. So tell me yours.
If that quarterback not going out in the first quarter, I ass get whipped.
Oh yeah, that too.
So
That too.
So what what you call lucky is not what I call lucky, bro.
That ain't what I call lucky. either.
Yeah, the quarterback if the quarterback went down, we lost. Second, if the backup quarterback didn't break a wheel, bro, he was on one wheel out there.
Yeah.
If that didn't happen, we lost, bro. They outplayed us on the football field Saturday.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
Period.
I went up to 1 minute and 42 seconds of the fourth quarter.
Period. Outplayed us on the football field.
I went up to 1 minute and 42 seconds of the fourth quarter. When our quarterback said, you know what? They're not going to help me. I'm going to figure out a way to win this on my own. You know what I'm saying?
He did that.
He specifically won that game on his own. You know what I mean? I'm like, holy shit, bro. We look rough,
They were
man.
awful, bro.
And you still can't tell me a receiver on the Alabama team right now.
Gibbs.
That's a running back.
Yep. That's our best. That's our best weapon,
Bro,
bro.
but you know what? Just
That's our best weapon.
So being real, and this I'm being, unbiased.
And you know
what I'm
what's-
saying?
Go
Like
ahead.
being
I'm sorry.
completely unbiased. I was really shocked to see Alabama play like that.
Bad. Yeah.
Bro.
Like I was like, Alabama fan, and even I was going, "What the fuck are y'all doing?"
Imagine being an Alabama fan watching that game play like that.
But let me also say this: Alabama does not play really well on true road games. They don't.
We don't.
I don't know if it's that, bro. If it's the fact that 60% of the people that's out on the field are brand new, and this their first major SEC.
I don't want to say that because I don't watch Nick Saban turn shit to sugar damn near every 3 years.
I mean, he's gonna do that this year.
And we have young teams every year. So.
You know,
every
so
year.
no, I don't.
Every 3 years.
That's what I'm just saying. Like every 3 years, Nick Saban have not a poo ass team, but he have a really fresh team.
He got to build. Yeah,
he got to build it.
Yeah, and that's where we at now.
But I've never seen. I don't think I've ever seen Alabama in the Nick Saban era play the way that they just played.
And I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna tell you why. The statistics prove that what you say is true. In that game, even Anderson played bad, bro.
He did. Will Anderson played awful. He had a great. His stat line was great.
No, it wasn't great.
His
He made that last sack that killed the game. That was the first sack of the game.
I know it was the first sack of the game, man. His first sack of the season. But the thing is you know
about that one game.
But do you know how many sacks a person get a year?
I ain't talking about a year. I'm talking about one game he played bad.
Okay.
Yeah, one sack, no tackle for
But
loss.
one sack ain't a bad game, bro.
It is for the best defensive player in college football.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
He's rated the best defensive player in college football.
Bro, he's rated to go number 1 in the draft next year.
Yeah.
Bro, one sack isn't a bad game for a DB, bro. It's not a true thing. It's not a real thing.
Not a DB.
Not a DB, a middle linebacker.
Yeah.
Outside
linebacker.
linebacker. Yeah, it's not a real thing, bro. That's not bad.
Line more than anything.
And plus, he had plenty of tackles. He did his job. But what he really looked bad at is his decision making. He made some critical mistakes in that game.
Not that. That ain't the point. He had like 5 penalties.
That's the mistakes.
Oh.
Critical mistake.
To go what Buck said before we changed that.
What is he talking about?
There was the most penalties under Nick Saban since he'd been in Alabama. Alabama Crimson Tide had never had that many mistakes in the game.
Oh, bro, they ain't go to class this week.
Ever.
They ain't go to class this week. Every day they was on the football field.
Trying to figure it out.
Y'all excused from class this whole week. I ain't going to class this week. Anyway, moving on to the NFL, man, because Alabama makes me itch. I don't like it right now. So,
rough. It's a lot, but what was the Pac-12? Pac-12 upset almost everybody they played.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you can say yeah, but I don't make me know what you're talking
because
about.
Oregon got their ass mollywopped.
It wasn't just Oregon though. It was a lot. I mean, it was another team who paid the team $1.5 million. Notre Dame.
Northern Dame.
Yeah, they played a team $1.5 million and came and kicked their ass.
Texas and them play them to come kick their ass over, you know.
Yeah, not Georgia. Florida Gators got a win this week. Vandy lost. Bro, a lot of the teams.
Vandy's supposed to lose though.
Well, they played nobody again. They won last week. They won 2 in a row. They were 2-0. Don't hate on the Vandy, baby.
Man, stop it. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Like I said, moving on, bro. Season opener, right? Bills Ram. Man, that boy Josh Allen looks special. That boy looks special.
And
that team
looked like Matthew Stafford from Detroit.
Matthew Stafford looked like Matthew Stafford from Detroit, bro. That boy Josh Allen looked like, and they defense, bro, they set up look like we challenging this year. Now, mind you, they got to go through Kansas City, and they ain't had success with that yet.
Wait a minute. What do you mean they got to go through Kansas City?
They got to go through Kansas City.
Is that based on how the season go?
Yeah.
What do Kansas City got to go through Buffalo?
Well, we won in Buffalo last year. First off, let's get that understood.
Well, I'm just saying.
We
You say you got to go through Kansas City.
You got to beat Kansas City. How about that?
Well, then word right then, brother.
You got to beat Kansas. We beat them in Buffalo.
Y'all got them in the season this year?
I don't even know. We had them in the season last year. I don't know if we got them this year.
Cause that's the game everyone want to see anyway. Everyone wants to see that game.
Everyone wants to see that.
That's the AFC Championship. That's the AFC Championship still. I don't think nobody knocked them off.
No. Oh no,
It's some good teams in the AFC now.
Bro, the AFC strong.
Yeah, Raiders look good. Chargers look good.
Chargers look good. Been looking good for a couple of years now.
Denver didn't.
Denver did not look good.
That was shocking.
I was so shocking to see Denver look so bad.
They did.
They dead, bro. So
Gino outplayed Russell Wilson, man.
He did. Bruh. So I watched the Thursday night game. Now, man, Thursday night game was amazing, man. I loved it. Then, you know,
End of the season, baby.
Saturday was kind of rough. Then come back Sunday, like, man, it's Sunday football, let's go. So I say, man, I'm going to watch the Dolphins game. I know what the Saints going to do. I'm going to watch the Dolphins game. First off, the Saints is playing
A team that they beat.
they playing
Mariota.
Marcus Mariota. You feel me?
Yeah.
They playing Marcus Mariota in Atlanta with Marcus Mariota and Kyle Pitts, but that was it, right? So I'm like, man, they gonna kill that game. I'm gonna watch the Dolphins game because I want to see how Tua do with these new weapons,
Thanks.
right? So I watched the Dolphins game, and about halfway through the Dolphins game, I'm looking at the game like, man, they changed the momentum when they missed that call. They missed a face mask call for a touchdown, and New England missed that touchdown, right? Changed the game, kind of deflated themselves. And then I'm watching the way Tua playing the game, man. Be real honest with you. I wasn't a big Tua fan when he was at Alabama. I still ain't that big of a Tua fan. It's just, and that's my opinion.
You're not the only person, bro. I know a lot of
We
Alabama
Alabama
fans that do not like Tua.
Right.
I don't.
were
I
not-
don't.
they were
let
not
me tell
fans
you
of
this.
him there.
I do not like Tua, a great guy. See, like he got a great heart.
I ain't
Seem like
talking
a
about
great
him
guy.
as
I
a
know.
person.
But as a player, I was never a Tua fan,
Yeah, me neither. And so a lot of
and
people,
I'm still not.
a lot of people look at me like I'm crazy for saying that, but I just don't believe in him. And I know I know he accurate on the short side of the field.
Facts.
That's the easy side, though. He's
Right.
extremely accurate on the short side of the field. He one of the most accurate on the short side of the field. But he can't throw to the long side of the field, bro. He struggles every single time. Bruh, he got the best wide receiver core in football.
I'm a discipline. I get it.
Best wide receiver core in football, bro. They strapped over there, bro. When they say they loaded, they loaded. And, man, defense won that game, bro. Yeah, offense put the points on the board, bro, but defense won that game. The defense stopped Mac Jones in his half handful of help. If it weren't for defense, they would have lost that game. The defense changed the tide. They scored 20 points over 4 quarters, roughly. A lot of people think they're gonna do something this year, man. Their defense look great. I don't know. They gotta get the offense going better. Man, they got way too many weapons. Miami.
I think that was a good win. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about what Miami did.
Man, I can tell you
They
that
beat a Bill Belichick team bad. Made Bill Belichick
they
take a hit.
didn't beat them bad. Stop
It
it.
was like 28-7.
No, it wasn't.
It was something like that.
It was some ignorant ass call.
Yeah, it wasn't no
Oh, they
good
scored
game,
before the
bro.
game was over.
It was a.
It wasn't,
I remember
it
looking
wasn't,
at
it wasn't crazy.
Bro,
it wasn't a blowout, but
I remember
it was
looking
a
at it
clear
going,
win.
damn.
That's exactly what I said when I said.
So I'm gonna tell you if that's the case, if the points
It was
did
20-7.
okay.
27,
So yeah, that ain't that bad.
Yeah, I agree.
13, yeah.
Yeah, that's a 13-point
score.
win, 2-score game.
Score, yeah.
And bro, that's the tell of the game. That's the entire game, bro. You feel me? Like, bro, I watched the game.
Right.
So anyway, I watched the game. I was like, I don't know. Verter's still out on the Miami. I do like their defense, but they got tight. Tua got to do better on offense, bro. With
the weapons.
With the weapons he
Fact.
have, he should have been talked about like Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes was talked about this weekend.
I
I
agree.
mean, he got to imitate something too. A lot of people don't give credit to, but you remember I drafted him last year. Mike Gesicki is a dog, man.
Yeah.
The tight end over there is a
real
dog, man.
A real dog.
He could be as good as any tight end in the NFL if he had a quarterback that can get him the ball.
A real dog, bro. That's what I'm saying. With the weapons that you have, his stat line should have been 10 times better.
I get you.
And that's just my biggest gripe with him, right? So then I get a phone call from Spike. Spike mad because we got parlays out there and they all dead because of the Saints. Bro, we look over at the Saints and we like, bro, what's going on?
It was what? 20-something to what?
Like 20-something to 10 or 20-something to 3. There was a Super Bowl game
In the fourth quarter?
in the fourth quarter.
2016. Fourth quarter.
2016. I'm like, bro, what is going on?
I was shit.
Bro, I was completely mad. So by that time, I flip over to watch the Saints game. Bro, when I flip over, it seemed like Jameis Winston looked at the screen and was like, "Oh, Craig
Watching.
Because guess who I do like? Bro, I like Jameis Winston a lot, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like he get ridiculed and picked at a lot because he's awkward. He's an awkward person.
Yeah.
Very awkward human.
He's an awkward person. I think he get picked at a lot for that. But bro got arm strength. He got accuracy. He got some decent feet. And now he got his vision. I really think he got, bro, if he had some development, bro, it's like somebody really put some care in there to him, bro, at that last quarter, he looked like the guy I think he is.
Yeah.
Man, he was throwing that thing down the field with dimes.
I feel like he's scared to get hit.
I don't think it's the hit. I'm gonna tell you what I think. He's already been ridiculed for throwing interceptions. Since he's been over behind Drew Brees, you know, he's able to throw like 2 interceptions since he's been there. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But it make him hold the ball longer than he should, trying to make the perfect pass.
But because he doing that, he can't get out of that pocket.
Facts.
I watched his ass get sacked.
Facts.
I
That's
put it
what's
like
killing
this.
him.
I didn't even really. Who played Sunday night? Was that the Denver game?
The Sunday night was dumb.
Bro, I completely missed that game because
No, that
I
was
was
Monday night.
Who played Sunday
Denver
night?
was the.
Denver was Monday.
I mean, not Denver, Dallas.
Dallas and
Okay.
yeah.
Dallas.
I completely
Tampa.
missed that
Tampa.
game because I was downtown drinking. I watched about half of it, and I
Really
realized
great game.
I had to. No. I'm talking about the Saints game.
Oh, the Saints.
I got to halftime, and I was like, I gotta get out the house because I could feel my blood pressure
going up.
going through the roof,
What you talking
and
about?
I know that I am a lot more calm in public spaces because I don't want to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? If I'm with a bunch of people, we having a good time. Yeah, we can talk shit. We can do whatever the case may be. But me at home with just me and my wife watching the game on the TV.
It can hit it quick.
I'm gonna get out. I felt like I was finna pop gas, and I was like, we should go. Let's go somewhere. We can watch the rest of the game, but let's go find somewhere to watch the game so we can get some food and I can get some drinks. Cause right now,
You need
me watching this game sober is not finna cut. Just not gonna do it. And bro, I got full though, man. I ended up just leaving. I ended up going home and crashing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like y'all, bro. Like I love my Saints, man. And normally we start out on fire, but we lose it in the fourth. I am so glad that this happened the opposite way.
Yeah. Now, I'm gonna tell you, y'all
I
still.
With
said
that being
that,
said, please don't do that shit no more. Like y'all still got Saints love giving their fans a heart attack. Like on that edge, like we about to be there. I don't need none of them type of moments this year. I don't want. If I had them type of moments, I need them games to be exciting.
Right.
So one of my partners made a statement on Facebook, you know, about the Saints and the game, and we trash and can't believe it. Let me. I'm like, it's a little early. And bro, look, y'all can't score. I'm like, I get it, but we playing against Atlanta. What that mean? They kind of known for it. So give me the fourth quarter first. You know what I mean? But in that fourth quarter, something happened, and James admitted this. So it wasn't just me being crazy when I said it. Michael Thomas ran a slant. He threw it 3 yards behind him. Mike reached forward, it touched the fingertips, hit the ground, and Mike turned over and beat the ground up. When he walked back in the huddle, he went straight to Jamie's face, and they turned the camera. He didn't miss another pass to Michael Thomas after that. And he said, James Williams said in the interview afterward, he said, bro, I let him down. I never gave him a chance to catch the ball. And he gave me a look when he came into the huddle. I knew I couldn't miss another pass and let my team down. He didn't miss another pass from that moment. You feel me? Bro,
And Thomas hungry, boy. He ain't
he
playing
is. He
today.
want to prove he still got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me personally, I think the Saints got the best wide receiver core in the NFL. I know that Miami got the fastest. But with Taysom Hill playing tight end, with all he can do, you know what I mean? I feel like we got the best core of catching people. Running back. We got everybody catch balls over there, man. Even our cheerleaders catch balls.
So anyway, because I'm not gonna be biased about my team either, so I ain't gonna let Dream do it. Cause we gonna move on. We gonna end shortly.
Yeah.
But I think watching the game, I think y'all still gonna be a great team this year.
Yeah,
I think y'all had some rust to shake off in the first couple quarters.
Yeah.
And then Atlanta's a rivalry game. Did they lose my parlay? Yes, because they was giving Atlanta 5 points, which they could have gave them 7, but they didn't cover 5, so shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? Progressing on, man. So flip over. Oh man, it's the incredible Joe Burrow, right? I love this kid, bro. I think he's the swaggiest quarterback in the world.
I agree.
Bro, he had the roughest Sunday
Oh, he did.
in football, period.
I hated to see. Yeah.
4 interceptions, one fumble. countless sacks.
Yeah, he had a rough.
Oh my God, bruh. Steelers look like a superstar team out of the blue. Nobody seen that coming.
No.
But, you know, like I said, it could be rust on in the Bengals. You know what I'm saying? The Bengals were, now mind you, Bengals was a young team that went to the Super Bowl last year. That kind of, that can change a lot. That can change your trajectory for the next year because you start feeling bigger than you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they was, huh?
I took my glasses off. I was in heaven.
But yeah, like I think they got time, man. Then, you know, of course, my Chiefs come on through. I call Dream like, man, look, I'm going to go have a couple wings, couple drinks. At 41, come through. I ain't going to make no promise. I knew at that point he wasn't coming, right? So, I get there, watching the game, bro. By the time I make it there, of course, you relate. Make it there, we already on 14. I'm like, bro, what happened?
Y'all can't. Well, so what you don't know is because I watched it when it came on. At 15 minutes, the first quarter, at 14.99, they just gave y'all 14 points. I don't think the other team even had made it on the field yet. So, bro, I would have figured me sandwich and pee and came in. What the fuck? Let me sit my head down because this nigga still may be good.
Right.
That shit happened so fast, man.
I'm talking about the game had been on for like 3 minutes when I pulled up there, and it was 14-0. So mind you, bro, I'm a Chiefs fan, so I'm excited, right? But the other part of me is like, bro, we don't supposed to be playing Arizona like this. This Arizona. Mm-hmm. Arizona is a team. Right. Brendan, we scored again. And then like again.
Yeah, the game's over in the first quarter.
And then like again. And I was like, oh, snap. So halftime, I called Spike, man, I'm going to come finish the game with you. By the time I pulled over Spike House, we got 44 points on the board.
What is going up in?
It was like 44-7, something like that. What was
now, a lot of that.
No, because they scored a couple times in the second half.
How can one there? That's a big thing. I don't know, bro.
They got AJ Brown. AJ Brown looked great.
Even y'all,
44-21.
Even y'all defense looked good, bro. Y'all was terrorizing Polar Murder, bro.
Bro, let me tell you something.
It rough.
This how bad it was. Chad Henne came into the game in the third quarter. Bro, we put our backup quarterback in the third quarter.
I could have came and finished that game easily.
Bro, you don't see starters come out of NFL games often.
But I do.
Not often.
I do.
They got to be a big win.
Yeah. I mean, I said I got Junior to come out a lot when we were playing good.
When y'all was great.
Yeah, when we were playing real good.
Well, I'm in a regular season game, bro. Most teams don't come out.
And they want their stats too for MVP.
And they want their stat. Nah, they was like, Patrick, come on out of here.
I got a question. Well, finish your team. I want you to gloat on your team. It was a good week for y'all.
No, I ain't really got much to say, bro. The biggest gloat.
It's a good team because Arizona's a great team, bro.
The biggest gloat I got is that I went into this game thinking it was going to be bro, I didn't know we was going to win this game.
Another stat you may not know. You're going to say you do if you don't. Patrick Mahomes has never lost a season opener yet.
Yeah, I knew that.
I knew you going to say that.
No, I knew that.
So you kind of can bet on that. I would bet with the odds. He's never lost a season opener yet. Ever.
I knew that.
Since he's been in the NFL. It's a good stat.
It's a good stat. Bro, I legit, like, people kept asking me what I think about the game this weekend, and I was like, bro, I'm not betting on it. Like, bro, I went on none of my tickets. I'm not betting on it, man. I was like, man, because somebody got to lose this game. Two great teams, one team got to lose. Unless you, the Colts and the Texans. Somehow they figured out a way to.
They have lost my fucking fantasy ticket.
They figured out how to tie some kind of way.
Bro, I was number one in my league in scoring. Well, kind of. I was number two. I scored more than everybody else other than the person I played. Mm-hmm. And they beat me. I put up 149.8 points, bro.
Yeah, I feel that.
And lost.
Bro, yeah, that's crazy. I was very excited.
That's crucial. I'm sorry.
And I lost the t-shirt.
I was very excited about my team, bro. But, you know, it's still early in the season, man. I ain't going to get too crazy yet. Y'all will hear about me in a little while. I told y'all my receiver course was still going to be good. A lot of people are like, man, you lost Tyreek. That's going to change the game. I was like, bro, we lost Tyreek, but we put so many great pieces in place. Like, we ain't just lose. We lost a great player, and we put some really good pieces back into place.
I agree. But see, what you got to realize is, from watching football a little longer than you, some quarterbacks don't seem to play without that one guy. Seem like sometimes.
I mean, Tom Brady plays without that one guy.
To my Tom Brady, I said some quarterbacks.
But the greats play without that one guy.
You picked the best, bro. The absolute best ever. So, Tom Brady did it. Drew Brees did it. There's a couple others did it, but not a lot of them. Peyton Manning did it.
And I feel
You know
like
what I mean?
I feel like Patrick Mahomes is gonna be in that number. That's why I compare.
I agree. I mean, now I agree.
That's
right
the reason
now,
why
but
I
you
compare.
can't shut up forever. That's what I'm saying.
So the thing is like before last season, he told me he got to do it this year. He had just got paid, and I was like, bro, I think he's gonna be alright this year. And then last season was his off season. It was awful. The first 6 games, bro, he lost 5 of them. Hurtful, bro.
I thought y'all was dead too, bro.
I did too.
He looked just like the nigga who got the money.
Bruh, I thought it was over. But we went to the AFC Championship game, right?
Did that.
And then this year, he tells me, oh man, it's over. I was like, nah, bro.
I didn't say it's over. I said I want to see how you play without that one guy that's always been there for
And
you.
I told him, bro, we're going to have a better year than we ever had. This is going to be his best year. This is...
Whoa, Pedro. Sean, calm
Straight
down,
up.
nigga.
Straight up.
That boy got 5,000 yard season.
Yeah.
He gonna beat that season.
Yeah.
Kill yourself.
100%, bro. Watch.
You is tripping.
Watch.
Do you think he's trying to prove something that he don't need, Tyreek?
I think that, not that he's trying to prove that he don't need Tyreek, I think the fact that he ain't got that one person to always look for,
Well, he still
it
got
opens
that
his
person.
eyes up.
No, he still got that person.
Travis Kelce?
Yeah, that person still
Yeah,
that
he's
person.
going to always be there. But you know,
When
Travis...
I'm in trouble, you go to the big guy.
Travis Kelce ain't always on our route. A lot of times he don't. You feel me? Like he's still a tight end. Travis Kelce's still a tight end. Like you'll get, but now he spread the ball, and he did that Sunday, bro.
Yeah.
Sunday he spread the hell out of the ball,
That's what the greats do.
and it paid off big time. Man, look at what is you pull the stat line up real quick. Look how many yards they had Sunday,
And which game?
and the Cardinals Chiefs game. Just so I can show him that he gonna have a 5,000 yard season.
You can't show me that from game one.
Watch.
Y'all still got a lot of challenges. I want to see if y'all continue with the Raiders this year.
Bro, the Raiders got beat up on by the Chargers. Chargers beat up on the Raiders this year. Beat their brains out.
But the one thing Adam,
I'm just looking at just Patrick
Carlo
Mahomes.
pretty good.
30 for 39, 360 yards, 5 touchdowns.
Just saying, bro.
He's gonna need a few 400s and nothing better.
I understand, bro, but
That's
that's how, bro. He got pulled out in the third quarter of this game.
I agree.
You feel me?
Shit, yeah, when you think like that. He
But
put
the
ball
game, you
400
know,
yards
so
in
that
half.
game, you know the game that
Game.
did it to me more than any of them games tonight?
What's that?
The Giants going in and beating Tennessee up at Tennessee.
Oh, bro, that was amazing. So I did watch. So the
That's
Chiefs,
the game that lost my fantasy.
the Chiefs game got out of hand. So we end up jumping between
Bro.
the Chiefs game and the Giants game.
Bro.
And Saquon looked good again, which caught me by surprise.
Yeah.
How I get surprised? I mean, he's that deal dog. He's just on the bad
But he's
team.
just been sick. I mean, he been hurt for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
So
but
like,
he's a dog.
but like he been hurt for so many years, it seemed like he can't like come back from it. That's what it make you feel like.
Right.
But the only other person that been hurt for a bunch of years and came back from is Le'Veon Bell. Not Le'Veon Bell, Leonard Fournette. So, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't see, like you normally see a running back
That shit was more mental.
that you see a running back get hurt, bruh, and his was toes, which is even make it worse. But when you see a running back get hurt, bruh, they normally never be the same. Bruh, Zeke's still struggling to be Zeke.
I think Zeke mental.
You can't say, you don't know for sure. He ain't playing good ball. Since he been hurt, he ain't been playing good ball. You don't know what
Well, he
he's
better
doing.
fucking start because I picked him for the first time ever.
Yeah.
I ain't a Zeke fan.
So-
but for Saquon to outplay Derrick Henry by that far,
Oh yeah, that was strong. That was strong.
don't you got Derrick Henry as a keeper?
Of course.
I got him too.
Of course.
Saquon outplaying Derrick lost my fantasy.
But I'm gonna tell you, Derrick Henry, but see, like
You
everybody.
know who got the better defense between the Tennessee Giants and the Giants? Tennessee in the top 5. Well,
Oh, yeah, I knew
was.
that. I
They
figured.
top 5, maybe top 3.
Yeah, I figured that.
So to get beat up by a Giants team that don't have offense or defense, and they shut your paper down, bro, that's crazy to me.
Every dog
man.
got that day, man. Any given Sunday.
Bro, this weekend was crazy.
It was. This weekend was super crazy.
It was crazy across the board, like college and pro. It was just,
But Bill Belichick at halftime, the lady tried to talk to him, he took the shit off, threw that shit down, and just walked out, bro. Bill Belichick was high.
Oh yeah.
He was high.
Bro, Dallas looked terrible, and then they lost that.
Yeah, that may be an advantage.
Bruh, it's over.
Who was that back on?
I don't care. Don't matter. It's over.
It may be better, bro.
Nah, bro, Dak is so. First off, we ain't gonna act like Dak ain't a great quarterback.
Well, great is stretch.
Bro, he a great quarterback, bro.
He ain't never won a playoff game.
No, he ain't.
How you gonna call him great?
He got his stat line always good, bro.
So was Tony Romo's.
Son Romo was a great quarterback.
Never won anything either.
He didn't. Yeah, bro, I mean, just because they ain't win.
That's just a Dallas thing, bro. They put up decent numbers and get put out first round.
Yeah, that's what they do, bro. Dallas do that.
I got a question before we go NFL.
Oh, we finna get off.
I hate because you know this is a team I hate and a quarterback I hate. What are we gonna do with Aaron Rodgers this year? Cause now, mind you, don't just jump down his nuts so fast. Last year, he had the worst game of his career, the first game of the season, and he still
crazy.
Yeah, first game of the season, he played New Orleans. He had 3 interceptions, 120 yards. We destroyed him. It was like 47 to like 7. Now I think the sideline person scoped that 7. You know what I mean? It was horrible. He said, "Don't worry about it, we good." And he meant it. He looked almost that bad. Week open again.
Yes. But the difference between last year and this year he still had people throw the ball to him. He had Lazard, Devontae, and MVS. This year,
Cobb.
and Cobb. No, Randall Cobb still over there?
Yeah, he's still down there?
Okay. This year, if he gonna throw it, he better go catch it.
Well, he got Sammy Watkins.
Bro, I like Sammy Watkins. You know he a chiefer.
I know.
But the thing about Sammy Watkins is he can't be a premier back. He can't be your premier wide receiver. Yeah, he can't be your premier wide receiver.
I don't think he got a premier wide receiver this year.
He don't. That's why I said if he gonna throw it, he better go catch it too.
He got somebody else though. He did have another receiver I remember seeing. I said he could be very
That's
good.
clever.
But great quarterbacks make wide receivers.
For sure.
So
Absolutely.
we're going to get to see this year if Aaron Rodgers, who they've been saying he was. Because I felt like this year, Aaron Rodgers said, fuck it. Because last year he tried to leave. He wanted to go to New Orleans. But the team was already stacked. He won the championship. And they kept playing with him and made him stay. But this year they made him one of the highest paid quarterbacks ever.
They made him the highest paid quarterback.
Is he the? Old Paper Home?
Well, so
For a year.
Patrick Mahomes is the highest paid quarterback
Overall.
Overall. But, like, bro, Deshaun Watson, all them passed Patrick Mahoms in year guaranteed
I didn't
money.
hear about it.
Yeah, guaranteed money, all of them, like, a lot of people.
I don't know. Man, that nigga paid Mahomes like $300 million guaranteed.
Who?
Patrick Mahomes.
They did, yeah.
Ain't nobody got $300 million guaranteed.
No, but see, Patrick Mahomes also got a flex in his what you call.
It ain't that. It's the 10 years.
No, he got a flex in his thing too. So like his guarantee fluctuates to keep players on the team. It's just for salary cap basis.
Okay.
They be like, hey man, and they rework his contract every year to
That
make
makes
sure the salary cap stay cool.
That makes sense. But
Oh, they were brilliant when they
Aaron
reworked the
Rodgers
contract.
said, obviously, this year, no fussing. When he came out and we renegotiated, he said, give me all the money. What about other people? Fuck them. I'm getting old. I ain't going to the Super Bowl. Just give me all my money so I can retire good.
That's what he did.
I mean, what else can you say about that?
That's what he did.
I mean, what else can you say? That's all you can say. And now we get to see Aaron Rodgers can still try to do what Drew did, what Patrick Mahomes doing. I mean, talk swing your mind, bro. Drew didn't have a receiver till we got Michael Thomas. And he was old then. You feel me? People said, but y'all had Jimmy Graham as a fucking tight end. And Colston got 2 left feet.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna argue with you on it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So now Aaron got to do what Drew did at the beginning of his career. You feel me? I don't think he can do it.
Well, we gonna see. And Drew, I mean, Aaron old, man. You know, so we'll see.
All right, man.
We'll see. Man, you gonna take us out of here?
I got you. Don't judge each day by the harvest that you reap, but by the seeds that you plant.
Hello.
That's by Robert Louis Stevenson. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. For episode 121, this is the South. We out.
Peace.
Scrolling.
I trust my teammates. We kept fighting. We never gave up. So all the glory belongs to God. He's the one that brought me through.
Where was the pain, Jameis?
Yeah, just pain. It was pain everywhere. So we got to keep on pushing
Mike
through
Tyson
and being
is.
resilient.
We out.
What's the pain? Yeah.